Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today's launching of a new topic on my channel. It will be the comparison of technology gadgets. We're going to begin with the first playlist or series will be mobile phones. Now, this is a very ordinary or normal smartphone. And what I'm going to do is compare the pros and cons of smartphone versus a flip-flop phone. Um, so, and this will be the next series of videos comparing one phone with another. Um, just let me get the other flip-flop to show you. And this will be the flip-flop phone. It's a Heawei brand, and this is a Alcatel. It's very similar to the Samsung Galaxy. So let me just start this up. And there. As you can see, I'm comparing on several attributes. First of all, comparing the loudness versus the physical wear and tear of a flip-flop versus a smartphone. Now this is a very durable phone because I've had it for like I think about 5 years now, but I've changed about I think 11 or 12 of these, but I haven't changed a single one, and I've probably dropped this one many times. So if I just, it's a solid plastic, and if I drop this one, I'm gonna get a crack automatically. And the same one actually I dropped like Samsung. I got a crack on the shield, and then something malfunctioned. So there are many things that can go wrong with a smartphone versus a flip-flop. I'm not trying to. Nobody's paying me to say this on video that why you should stick to this. It's just that when you're on the go and you're out there in the open field, and if you take this versus a smartphone, this is much more useful. Yes, the smartphone you can do a lot of things with the apps, with the notepad, but on a down to level, like basic root level, I've had so many calls. Like for instance, there was this one call I was going to get, and I didn't take my smartphone. I took my flip-flop because I had just changed the SIM number. What happened was I couldn't hear it with the smartphone, but then when I took this phone, it was instantaneously vibrating and it was loud. I picked it up and I got that call, and it was $1 million telephone call that I was getting. And if it was the smartphone, I would have not even heard it. So that was one of the reasons why I keep using my flip-flop phone. And the durability of the Heawei is so sturdy that I've dropped it. I've really I've had water on this as well, but it just doesn't, and it just keeps. It's a tough phone. And if I put water on this, and if I drop it, if I just toss it over, it's gonna malfunction. One of the components is gonna get faulty. And of course, there is cost of maintaining. With a smartphone, I have to get the screen pad. I have to invest in like a nice, carrying case, And there's so many other attributes that has to go with this smartphone. With this, it's still the same old phone since I bought 5 years ago, and I haven't done anything to it. Seriously, all I can see is like the camera is like getting dusty, and I just have to wash it off with like some dusting paper. Then you can see all the links of this video and the future mobile phones comparison at control-station.com. And another thing is battery usage. The smartphone has software every time I charge it, and after 3 months or 5 months I've been using the phone, the software automatically reduces the battery lifetime outside after it's been charged to less than 6 hours. And when it's brand new, you can use it for 18 hours. With your flip-flop, you can go, it still uses up to 18 hours, or no, actually 36 hours. That's 24 hours plus another 12 hours. Then maybe the battery dies. And even then it has a couple of extra hours. So, see, the battery is good. For the smartphone, you're done. If you keep using your apps and everything, you have less than 6 hours after 3 or 4 months use. No, and you can check that out for yourself. And I don't know what the companies do with their software update patch. They keep using the battery at twice the speed because of whatever they're programming. And it uses up the remaining energy. Seriously, I've had this issue since the first smartphone I bought like 6-7 years ago, and with the flip-flop it's still there. I can use it, doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't have all those functionalities, but it is very, very durable. Oh yeah, not to mention the cost. The cost of a smartphone, the more things you add to it, it just goes up, the data plan and all that. Mind you, my flip-flop has a data plan in it. If I just take the chip and put it in here, I can browse any website on WAP, W-A-P, because it's mobile compatible, and if I go there, I can actually literally browse CNN.com or any of the mainstream mobile websites. With this, I have to pay for the data plan, I have to download specific apps to the specific company, and then I have to, be in the range and all that. It's just like another added headache. But yeah, it's not bad. So people, I'm not trying to be like an antagonist for the flip-flop, but as in terms of durability and using it, this is more handy in emergency time. But this is, of course, more, user-friendly, as it's got notepad, it's got internet access, bunch of range of issues. But they are useless. For example, I was stuck in a car and I needed to make a call, and there was bad weather. This phone wouldn't even catch the satellites. Where my flip-flop, instantaneous. I called 911. I told them to send a tow truck. There was something wrong with my car that day. So in terms of emergency, this comes anytime useful. So I will never forget that day. And this is just a piece of technology which is useless, which is totally irrelevant. All these 90% of the features are useless if they can't make an emergency call when you're stuck in the bad weather in your car. So it was really hopeless for this phone. So thank God I took my flip-flop, and really, I'm not trying to promote anybody or anything, but this was just so much durable. And I'm going to make future with the smartphone versus smartphone versus other companies, etc. Please click like if you like my video, and happy sales until we meet again, and keep smiling until the next video. Ta-ta!